Welcome to the Quectel FMA300's installation video. The key components include electro steering wheel, pad and AP100. We also provide additional product accessories for the installation. The tools we need are Allen key, socket, connecting rod, ratchet wrench, hammer, cable tie, and tape measure. Installation of electro steering wheel. First, select a suitable spline. Ensure each tooth of the spline interlocks with the steering shaft with no noticeable movement or shaking. Place the spline under the motor and gently secure it with screws. Manually check that the central rotor does not rotate, then tighten the screws. Install the lower bracket of the motor. Then mount the pre-installed electro steering wheel onto the central column. Ensure the cable port is oriented correctly facing the right-hand side, as the main cables are routed from the right cabin. Combine the bracket parts and fix them securely onto the central column. Ensure the bracket is attached to the fixed column, not the steering column, to prevent unwanted rotation. After all components are installed, secure the inner nut of the central column. Rotate the steering wheel several times to confirm the motor remains stationary. Cover the steering wheel with a dust cover. Installation of pad bracket subassembly. Drill holes and use tapping screws to mount the pad on a column or beam in front of the cabin, near the instrument panel, for easier access. Alternatively, mount the pad on the right cabin door column using a U-clamp to secure the spherical connecting rod and pad. Tighten the knob and connect the pad and part of the bracket to the column. Shake the pad to ensure it is securely fixed and doesn't loosen. Installation of AP100 controller. Choose a horizontal position on the vehicle's roof, centered left to right and close to the rear axle. Follow the direction indicated by the arrow on the controller to ensure it points toward the front of the vehicle. Use 3M adhesive glue to secure the AP100 controller in place. Connect the signal cable and antenna to the GNSS and radio ports, respectively. Cable connection. The main cable is protected with a waterproof and dustproof covering. Use cable ties to bundle the cables and prevent them from hanging loosely. Attach the main switch. Then connect the pad's power switch. Plug the signal cable into the ANT1 port on the pad. Align the motor cable carefully. Do not force the cable into the interface, as it may damage the pins. Locate the vehicle's storage battery. With the battery powered off, connect the red and black power cables to the battery. Power on the battery. Power on verification. Turn on the power and confirm the pad powers on. Installation is now complete.